Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and it is time to rainbow our boy transforming Bardock. Let's get the rainbow star on him. Bardock is very, very good, and he helped lead a renaissance for the low-class warrior category, which is something I have been asking for, so I am pleased with that. You know, hopefully we can get, like, World Tournament and Namekian and stuff like that done next, right? Oh, actually, now that I think, hold on. Now that I think about it, let's say for Golden Week, they do the dual Dokkan Festival of Goku from the 23rd World Tournament versus Majunior from the 23rd World Tournament. Probably wouldn't happen, but let's say they do that, right? If we go to the low-class warrior category, which is this one right here, if you guys notice, that Goku from that tournament is on the low-class warrior category, so that would be yet another buff for that team, right? Because if we look, the only Gokus that are on low-class warrior, you know, there's Kid Goku, of course, then there's this Goku from the 23rd World Tournament, and then this Goku on his way to Namek. There's no Saiyan Saga Gokus on here, which is ridiculous. I mean, Kaioken Goku, I've said it a million times. Vegeta is sitting there going, low-class scum, low class. I'm elite, I'm built different, Goku. Vegeta's saying that the whole fight, but they're not going to put Kaioken Goku on the low-class warrior category? Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, guys, so now we're going to start out on the low-class warrior / Revenge category team. Again, Revenge, you know, is good. There's some mistakes in there, but it is good. You know, we do have all the other Bardocks on there, you know, the Super Saiyan Bardock, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and stuff like that. Okay, so Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is going to work pretty well with this Bardock. Obviously, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, you know, when he gets that ability of his to, you know, give the 40% attack and defense to... Or, no, he gives 40% attack to Superclass when your HP falls below 70%. Is incredibly powerful, and it's going to have him hitting hard. 2 million right there from Bardock, no support. That's pretty good. That's not bad, actually. I did give my Bardock 20 additional, by the way, and he didn't get it, of course, but I gave him 20 additional, so we'll kind of see. Also, by the way, this Trunks is about to come out on Dragon Ball Legends, so hopefully he is anti-regen, if y'all catching my drift there. Whew, boy, you know, regen. pretty OP. Alright, so, I believe this Bardock right here is 79%, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 79%. Okay, this still should be a pretty good attack stat for him, though. You know, because we're in between, you know, the physical Super Saiyan Bardock, who works really good with him, and then, of course, Turles. You know, Turles is another low-class Saiyan. Turles is one of the most important members of the low-class Saiyan category, right? Especially, you know, giving the 3 key, the attack, and stuff like that. If only he gave defense. 2.36, 79%. I mean, considering the way he's going to be stacking defense and how high his defense is going to get, I do think that's pretty good from our boy Bardock, right? Like, obviously, I do think he could be a little bit better in his base form. Because, like, if we look at it, he does stack defense, which is good. After, well, oh. That was one super attack, right? He's at 144k defense after one super attack. Tora does not give defense. Wow. Okay. So Bardock is super defensive then. Oh, goodness. That's super good. Again, one super attack, and he's at 144k. And again, like, you know, I'm going to have this boy with 20 additional, so we're going to see him frequently knock out multiple super attacks. Ooh, boy. Now, he does get stronger in his base form the more low-class warrior units are on the team, right? Here we only have, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are missing 10% attack for this base form Bardock that we could get. But, you know, I felt like this squad was going to be pretty good here. Let's see what Bardock gets up to. 2.61. That's not bad, you know, because, like, Okay, I just look at this Bardock. In my head, I'm comparing him to Namek Goku, right? Like, people love Namek Goku, and like, this Bardock is definitely like way better than Namek Goku. Just based off of that alone, like that was very impressive. Because Namek Goku, the thing about him is he's designed to be a great defensive unit after he goes Super Saiyan, but I've found that it's not really consistent like that, right? Like, even though yes, you know, Namek Goku can get good defensively after he gets multiple super attacks. And, you know, he begins stacking his defense up the way Bardock can. But, like, then he has that guard ability, which does not activate that often. I love guard abilities, but I like it when guard abilities are permanent effects and not, like, a chance to be activated, right? All right, so this should be a pretty good attack stat for this Super Saiyan Bardock right here. Now, we are going up against an extreme class enemy. So Bardock is effective against all types. So again, this is where giving him additional is really going to come into play, right? Because if a unit is effective against all types, then additionals is going to output more damage than crits will. Let's see what he's built. 17 and 9. I like that. I like that. That's not bad. That's not bad. I you know, again, I went 20, and then also went ahead with 3 dodge and 3 crit. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Bardock is capable of putting up against our boy Android 13 here. Android 13, of course, is he might be the toughest Dokkan Fest exclusive boss, I think, just because he has, you know, again, one of those annoying, like, massively lowers defense on super attack, so he will obliterate you, right, if he does super attack with just like this, right, and he's going to destroy Trunks' defense right here, but Trunks does have type advantage, so it's not going to be too bad, because usually this will do 250k on, like, a type neutral, you know, unit or something like that, so Android 13 does hit very, very hard. Pretty good attack stat by Bardock right there. I do need to be careful because we're going to finish off 13 before even the rainbow version of my Bardock got to go Super Saiyan. Yeah, so this, again, this team is not bad. You know, we moved that so fast that my rainbow Bardock didn't even get to transform, so let me hop back in. We definitely want to see Bardock actually transform, you know, on this team. Alright, guys, so we're going up against a Wicked Bloodline category boss here. Now, with that, Bardock is able to transform turn 1, right? Usually it's turn 4 he could transform. Against this Frieza, turn 1 he could transform. What's his defense at? 110k in this team before he attacks. Let's go ahead and transform right away. And then, you know, for quite a few turns, again, Super Saiyan Bardock is going to be doing all kinds of stuff. Against a Wicked Bloodline enemy, I mean, it just doesn't get better than this Bardock. He just does everything, right? He's super effective against all types, he guaranteed crits. He has an additional super, like, it's just, it's insane, right? Like, well, he has a good chance of being an additional super attack. So he could just do so freaking much. Like, and Frieza, like, he has damage reduction, he's got dodging, he gives himself more ki. It's just, it's like laughable, everything that he does going against a Wicked Bloodline enemy. So see, okay, yeah, this should do nothing, I would assume. Well, 70, okay, that's not bad. 2.17 million, but again, it's effective against all types, a guaranteed crit, and he has an additional coming after that that has a 50% chance of being a super attack. So, needless to say, he was hitting much higher than that 2 million attack stat right there, right? Do not get that twisted at all. Okay, so I actually want to avoid super attacks as much as possible here because I want to sort of move slower through this event if I possibly can. Because, you know, I want to get this rotation of Bardock, Turles, and then probably also the physical Super Saiyan Bardock at the end there. I feel like that trio right there on this team, you know, Bardock is going to be, you know, well close to 4 million, I would assume. And then, you know, he's going to be critting and super effective against all types. Like, at that point, like, he's hitting, like, on, like, blue Gogeta's level. Like that first, like, touch that he does. What's his defense, by the way? 100k. So remember that his defense will drop a little bit from base form, because base form has 120%, Super Saiyan has 100%, but it's not really going to be an issue if you are stacking up his defense, right? Okay, so say goodbye, Frieza. You're not going to do too good right here, okay? Double digits, yep. And then this is at 2.48 right there, okay? But he's going to get a dramatic buff from that physical Bardock, because at that point, he's getting, like, the First Awakened, he's getting Saiyan Pride, he's getting, you know, Fierce Battle he was already getting from Turles. But then, you know, Saiyan Pride, Super Saiyan, First Awakened, and the, I believe, 20% that the physical Bardock gives from his passive. Let me double check that. Yes, physical Bardock gives 20% from his passive, so that's, you know, very, very impactful. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop a item right here just to make sure that we're going to be good moving forward. I am going to transform with this Bardock as well. Just because I want to finish off this Frieza right away. And then we'll go into the golden Frieza phase with our boy AGL Bardock, and, you know, kind of see how strong he's going to be. We'll look at Bardock on a few category teams throughout the course of this rainbow video, of course. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and see what Bardock is going to put down on our boy Frieza. What this friend Bardock, I think he's 79% again. I mean, this is a 55% Bardock. Okay, so yeah, here's a good example of what a no-dupe Bardock can do against a type disadvantage enemy if they're Wicked Bloodline. 1.8, not bad, considering there's no support on rotation, but again, guaranteed crit, super effective against all types. And then he has the additional, and we did indeed get it to be another super attack, so see ya, Frieza. And Bardock does raise his attack and defense on super attack and Super Saiyan form, so you've also got that going on. I mean, look at this. It's comical. It's comical what Bardock is capable of doing against Wicked Bloodline enemies. Okay, so yep, we're going to do exactly this right here. I'll put Physical Bardock out front, so that like when Golden Frieza stuns, which he always loves to do, he's just going to stun that Physical Bardock who doesn't even need the super attack, right? And then our AGL Bardock, he can really put his foot down. Can he one-shot this Frieza? Maybe. I love that this Physical Bardock gets above 1 million, like, in this situation. Like, that's impressive for him, considering how old he is. All right, there's a little damage, and then AGL Bardock, 3.79. That's pretty good. Yes, 3.79, guaranteed crit, super effective into all types, and that additional as well. Yeah. Pretty good. Alright, so now we're on the Revived Warrior team. I decided to bring Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We'll go ahead and get a nice little attack stat for our boys here. See how well they can do. Oh, this is actually going to work out perfectly because we'll be able to get them to transform on turn 3. Yeah. So Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2, 3.38. Jeez, yeah. That's the thing. These units are super good, right? Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but like, there's so many shenanigans with them, especially that Vegeta, right? Like, people will look at Majin Vegeta and see that he's super effective against all types with 6 orbs, and he guards, like, Janemba with 6 orbs, and they're just like, oh, my goodness, he's crazy. But, like, there's, you know, again, shenanigans involved with those units, especially that Vegeta. The way he goes from a super to an extreme class unit hurts bad, because it makes it to where he's not really capable for whatchamacallit. Okay, interesting. Actually, I'm gonna use a shoe item here because I do want to eliminate all of these dudes right here. And I want to move on to the next phase, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of you. And then we'll have our boy Bardock hit you right there. And then Angel Golden Frieza can get rid of the last one. So this is going to definitely be a lower attack from Bardock right here, by the way. Well, it's going to be a lower attack because of the double Angel Golden Frieza. Oh no, Bardock, he has super effective against all types if it's a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. Keep in mind that his attack was nerfed by both Golden Friezas right there too. So, I mean, that's still good damage that he's doing right there, considering his attack is being lowered by, what, 30%? Is that what it is? Like, it's Angel Golden Frieza minus 15 times 2, right? So, obviously, not great. All right, so now we'll have Goku and Majin Vegeta to transform. You know, Revived Warriors has gotten 3 Dokkan Fests, you know, very recently here. 3 Dokkan Fest Saiyans as well. Now, you know, typically, if you're going to run a team like this, you know, with full Saiyans on the Revived Warrior team, or, you know, kind of a bunch of Saiyans like this, you would want to probably run Majin Vegeta just as your leader. But I don't really... The reason I'm not doing that for the showcase is because of the fact that Majin Vegeta, who we're not going to be able to get a bunch of orbs with, by the way, because Majin Vegeta gives less attack than Angel Golden Frieza does. That's why. So, yeah, the thing about Goku and Majin Vegeta, you have to get them a lot of orbs, right? So, consistency sometimes can be a bit of an issue with them. That's the only thing. So, like, they are units that usually, like, if you're going to use them, you would want to run them together, right? Like that, or you would want to, like, I mean, run them with the team built around them. That's very, very important, so that they can get all of the orbs they need and then, you know, look incredibly powerful and dominant like they can, you know, like they did right there. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and see, let's go ahead and transform a Bardock, whatever. Let's see how well he'll do on this rotation right here. Now, again, Angel Golden Frieza is lowering Bardock's attack. That's another reason, like, if you're running all these Saiyans, like, you probably are just better off going with Majin Vegeta as your leader, because, you know, he does not have that attack-lowering effect that Angel Golden Frieza would have, right? Okay, so boom. Let's see what our boy Bardock does on this turn right here. Again, we have physical Super Saiyan Bardock here. So he, of course, is, like, the best friend of this AGL Bardock. He's going to give our boy a lot, right? First Awaken, Saiyan Pride, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, as well as the 20% and the 2 key that he gives. Yeah, 3 million. That's impressive. I mean, his attack is being lowered by Angel Golden Frieza, too. So Bardock is above 3 million just with that physical Bardock. That's so impressive. And it's an extreme class enemy, so that was super effective against all types as well. So that really, that damage was, like, you know, that was a tech type opponent. So, like, if that was a normal, like, you know, enemy there, that, or if Bardock wasn't built different the way he is, right, that wouldn't have been crazy. Yeah, see, here's the issues you can have with these two. It's fine. I think Vegeta gets guard with, no. Vegeta gets super effective against all types of 3 orbs. Then he gets guard with 6, because I remember using him in an EZA where that was on my mind. So this attack right here will be super effective against all types. Again, that Majin Vegeta, I really wish that they had made his Super Saiyan 2 version extreme class rather than super. That would have helped. Like, if they would just, like, go back in and change that, I think that would help out that Majin Vegeta a lot, because right now, like, you can't even really use Majin Vegeta in extreme class Super Battle Road, or, you know, just let the extreme Super Battle Road, unless you're using, like, a full category team, because, like, you know, the fact that he goes from super to extreme means, like, you know, you can't, number one, you can't run him in the extreme tech stage, despite the fact that he's, like, an extreme tech Dokkan Fest. It's very odd. I hate the design of that. Super to extreme is not great. Alright guys, now we are on the Time Traveler team. Now I wanted to get this attack set right here for our boy LR Rose Goku Black. This is turn 1 right here, right? So this is the thing, like, Rose, I think, does have, you know, I think certain units like LR Tech Broly, Goku and Frieza, I probably would say are better than Rose. But, like, Rose is no slouch. So, you know, this is going to be good. We don't have Super Saiyan active for him. Or I think Nightmare. I don't know if in base form 1 has it. 5.58 is pretty good. That's pretty good right there. Here you go, Buhan. So yeah, we're on the Time Traveler team. Again, Bardock being added to this team is a nice buff, because Bardock, I think, is going to probably work very well with a lot of the Dragon Ball Heroes units that are eventually going to be coming out, which, you know, I mean, I would assume most of those Dragon Ball Heroes units are going to end up being on Time Travelers, right? At least the Time Patrol versions, like, you know, Xeno Goku, Xeno Vegeta, and stuff like that, they're all going to be on there. And speaking of Xeno Goku, we do have him right here. He, of course, remember, is a buff to the Goku family category. Now, the one thing I do want to point out, however, is a lot of people want this guy to awaken, and they want him to awaken into a Super Saiyan 4, because this is the Goku, and then there's also the Vegeta. They're on the cover of Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, right? And they, you know, go Super Saiyan 4 in the game. I don't want them to awaken into Super Saiyan 4. I want this Goku and Vegeta to stay base form, and then I want a Dokkan Fest exclusive version of Xeno, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That's how they do it. Do not awaken them into Super Saiyan 4. That's butt cheeks. Don't do that. No. Instead, you know, make Dokkan Fest exclusive versions of those characters. That would hit number 1. That would get top grossing. The Super Saiyan 4s have hit top grossing every single time they've come out for a reason, right? So, I would not sort of doubt that. Nothing too crazy from Bardock right there, but, you know, it's fine. Again, Bardock in his base form is going to be more of a defensive unit, I would say, that can hit good numbers, and especially will hit good numbers if he's going up against a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. Going up against a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, super effective against all types, you know, at or around the 2 million attack stat, and then his defense just skyrocketing the way it does. Like, he is very good. Like, there is no doubt about that whatsoever. That Bardock is insanely strong. I probably would put him... I do think, honestly, that he is in range of, like, Cooler and Beerus. Like, I think Cooler and Beerus are probably a little bit better, but he's up there. He's a very, very formidable Dokkan Fest exclusive. I don't really think summoning from him is the best idea, but, you know, I know people are going to summon for him anyway. Rose, by the way, what is he going to have, like, 130k defense or something like that? No, probably a little bit more. Go, like, 145k defense after he super attacks right here. So his defense is okay. It's not too bad. Like you could definitely have him be effective. You know, I did beat... wait, no, I took him off. Okay, I was going to beat Extreme Class, the Extreme Int stage of Extreme Super Battle Road with that Goku Black, but my computer crashed and my stream died. So, you know, kind of, like, lost that, and I was just like, whatever, I'll just, you know, hop back in and restart. And I believe I took LR Goku Black off the team for that win, right? Okay, so this next turn, we will be able to transform into Bardock. Now, I am, of course, going to take Bardock into the Legendary Goku event. I'm going to do a video on him. I'm going to do a video with the Low Class Warrior team and a video with the Revenge category team. And we'll probably be able to clear through it, I would imagine, just with those three. I bet you we could probably get a no-item run with Low Class Warrior. I mean, we'll see. I got to wait till Tora comes out on Tuesday, right? Now I'm curious, Revenge. Could Revenge no item? Probably not. You do have Tech Trunks. He, of course, is one of the best units. You have Int Kid Goku as well. Possibly. I don't know. A no item run is tough, of course. You would have 2 Bardocks, Trunks, and Kid Goku. That's a strong like team right there to try and get a no item run. Okay, so let's put Mai in this slot right here. So Bardock again is getting some links active. He's got Fierce Battle. I don't think this Xeno Goku has, like, he doesn't have, like, Saiyan Pride or anything like that, but he probably has, he probably has experienced fighters, but Bardock doesn't have that once he goes Super Saiyan, which is unfortunate. That's going to be a very good thing. 2.47 right there. That's going to be a very good thing about Bardock on the Pure Saiyan team. Again, so many of the Gokus have experienced fighters, and then so many Vegetas have Saiyan Pride. So Bardock is going to work very well just in the middle of all those Goku and Vegeta units. So that's going to be very good for our boy Bardock, right? And it's kind of like you could choose what you're going to do, because Bardock's damage, especially if you're going up against a villain, is just going to be so insane once he transforms into Super Saiyan, right? But, you know, he's a great defensive unit just in his base form. So the fact that he's got the active skill transformation means you could choose what you want to do, right? Do you want to go for super crazy, like, attack power, or do you want to just let him be a defensive ace? That's good. Like, I mean, that's another thing, a positive you could say about Cooler, right, is you could decide if you want Cooler to transform or not, because it's an active skill transformation, and Cooler, you know, goes from a support to just being, like, a monstrous, dominant, hard hitter, and, you know, you could do whatever you want to with that. So, you know, these active skill transformations are great, no doubt about that. I really wish both Android 13 and Future Gohan were active skill transformation units, but unfortunately they are not, you know. A bit of a disappointment, because both 13 and Gohan also have a lot of value before they transform. Especially Android 13, I would find, I think, so much better if you could run him and not have, like, run him with all androids and then not have him transform the way he does, because, again, I think Android 13, like, I'm just not as big a fan of him after he transforms, right? So let's get this attack stat from Bardock. Then we'll probably head over to the Goku family team, and we'll get the big attack stat, right? You know, with, you know, Bardock and Gine and B-Pan and AGL Pan and all the shenanigans. 2.47. Remember, on the Time Traveler team, right now the highest leader is 150%. That's what's so crazy about the Goku family category, by the way. I think the 3 biggest categories that I'm aware of are Time Traveler, I believe, Goku family, and then there's also the Pure Saiyan category, right? Pure Saiyan and Time Travelers only have 150% to their leader skills, right? Because of how gigantic, monstrous the roster is. I also want to check Buu Saga. Buu Saga might actually be around... Okay, Buu Saga's 92 characters, 249 cards. What is Time Traveler? Is 89 characters and 221 cards. So Buu Saga is bigger than Time Traveler. That's crazy. Yeah, and then I believe Goku family and Pure Saiyans, they're the 2 biggest, right? But, like, they only have 150%, whereas Goku family gets 170%, despite the fact that how monstrously big that category is. That's just what's just so crazy about that. Yeah, the Goku family has 354 cards on it. What is Pure Saiyan? Let me just double check. Pure Saiyan has 422. Okay. Alright, guys, we're on the Goku family team. We'll go ahead and get this solid attack stat for our boy Bardock and see what he could do at the Super Saiyan form. Of course, we got Bardock and Gine. We had AGL Pan super attack. You know, we got the physical Super Saiyan Bardock. We got LRB Pan. Of course, the active skills will work very effectively with this Super Saiyan Bardock because of the fact that he gets such a massive start of turn attack buff of 180%, right? Which is very, very high. So let's go ahead and see what our boy Bardock is capable of putting out. Man, like, so, okay, so he's at, like, 156k defense right there. Like, that's impressive. Like, it really only takes a couple super attacks in his base form, and his defense is, like, really good. I feel like this Bardock is going to be awesome moving forward. Like, I really do. I think he's designed very well. His base form, again, I think maybe could have been a little bit better, but his Super Saiyan form is so good, and it's so easy to get there that I don't really think it's too much of a concern. All right, the only problem is that if only this guy could EZA, that would help out a lot. Let's see what Bardock does. 5.61. Okay. So there we go. AGL Super Saiyan Bardock, very, very impressive. You know, both Cooler and Beerus can hit harder than that, but, you know, they do stack attack, right? And then, you know, Bardock is going to be able to get super effective against all types and crits and a lot of stuff. I mean, Beerus can get super effective against all types as well. Cooler gets guaranteed crits against pure and hybrid Saiyans. So those three, to me, are like the pinnacle of Dokkan Fest TURs right now. Bardock, Beerus, and Cooler. Goku comes out in, like, you know, a week and a half now on JP, so I'll be able to test him out thoroughly and kind of see where I would stack him up among the others. But here we go. Here is our boy, Super Saiyan Bardock. Definitely worth the rainbow, absolutely. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.